to the next. 3 to go. That was probably the best par I've ever made on this hole. Come on, let's go. Can't do much more than that in this weather. Woo! The wet one. We're actually here with the course record holder, Mr. Laird Shepherd. Lovely to meet you. Level par round here is your record. Firstly, how hard is it?
It is hard. It's definitely hard. It's a long golf course. Obviously, it's like 7.5, nearly 7.6 at a par 71. So it can play long in the wind as well. I think there's definitely a few holes where I'm thinking of 8, for example, the par 3. You're almost laying up basically. So that's like a 3.5 par, I would say. Yeah. And then maybe 11 on the back 9 as well. Yeah. Very, very tight tee shot. You cannot get in there either. So it's there's not too many freebies. There's maybe like birdie the first, and kind of hang on and see where you can pick a few. And did you, like during that round where you shot level, were you under par for a sustained period, or was it sort of like level, 1 under, 1 over level? I remember birdieing the first, thinking, okay, you need to birdie the first, and then bogey in the second, and then I think I bogeyed one of the other, like the fourth maybe. So I was 1 over for quite a little bit of the round, and I think I dropped another shot around the turn. So I think I was 2 over with maybe 7 to go. Yeah. And I birdied the 2 3s in the back 9, which was good birdie. That's why I remember it, because they were just like they were both 240-yard holes. I'm gonna say 16 off the back's a fair old whack, isn't it? Yeah, I remember it's downhill, so I guess it gives you a chance. But yeah, I remember made 2 2s, and I had no idea what the course record was because there's only really one event every year they play off those back tees. Yeah. And then I remember I sort of made my par putt on 18 to shoot level, and the guy playing with me was like, God, I was so nervous there. That was for the course record. So,
so you didn't even know?
Didn't have a clue. No.
Brilliant. So, any advice for us before we go out? Anything that we need to do well around here? Considering it's August, it's not too soft. It won't be playing mega long, but you also need to get it in play off the tee. Yeah. I think if you get it in play, you've got a chance. Yeah. The greens are not too penal. I don't know where the pins are. Yeah, I've asked for easy ones. But I think, you've got to get it in play off the tee, really, and then just know your misses, because there are just a few places on the golf course where you can't miss, basically. Yeah. I'm thinking like left of 18, for example, or short. Yeah. You end up with a horrible little pitch up the hill. Yeah. So just a few different places you just need to avoid, really. Yeah, and pray it doesn't soak it. Don't know if that'll be the case. Well, guys, we're going to head out on the course. Thank you for that advice, Laird. We'll get again soon, definitely. Right, off we go. So we've got down to the first tee. We're ready to rock and roll now. We have done an in the red here before. I've also done record breakers with Pete. I'll throw up my score from my original in the red score here. I think it was quite choppy, but I'm excited to go for this one because I've been playing better golf. I've actually hit balls on the range warming up. The course is in fantastic condition. The only real issue we've got is whether the wet stuff comes down. It's a bit windy. We are off the backs, and as Laird said, level par. I mean, I'd be happy today with maybe about 3 over, but who knows? We'll see what we can do. See if we can get under par. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, strap yourselves in. We're going for 18 holes around this beautiful golf course. Let's see what we can do. Right, the first hole is a par 5 that's 528 yards, it's saying there off the backs. There are bunkers up the right, which are the main issue, 183, and then there's some 267 to get by, which is this one on the right. Then the next one comes into play at 282, so I'm going to aim at that because it's wind into off the left. I'm just going to try and hit my little cut off those and see if we can get a fairway found. Come on, good play. Let's rock, baby. Oh, there we go. I think that's the best opening tee shot I've ever had here. I sense a CR coming. Where's first tee? What's course record? Well, centre stripe was found. I'll take that every day. That's probably the best tee shot I think I've ever hit down here. into that wind. We've got 250 up to the middle of the green, 235 to the front. I'm going 3-wood, just try and get it up there somewhere. Chip and a putt, birdie, off we go, off we run. Like Laird said, take a birdie and cling on, so that's my hope here. Let's see what we can do. Cut for me, cut for me, cut for me. I think, didn't see a bounce, it was only a couple of feet left of the flag. I think I might have just caught the trap though, but we're up there. It's one heck of a way, that first hole into the wind. Well, we've pitched just here. Don't know whether I would have wanted it to hold in the rough, but it would have been gnarly there. It's not a bad start. I've got to commit because I'm on the upslope and there's quite a bit of sand, so I've really got to give it a hit with an open face just to pop it up and let it plop on. Sit. That came out better than I thought there. I thought it would have popped up like a bit of a splash, but shut the face a tiny bit, but we're okay. We've got a chance. I'll take that. 2 good shots to start the day. Got to go up a little crest and then down a crest where the flag is. Hold your line. Well, it's a good 2-putt. A little bit sneaky, that pin position there. It fell away more than I thought, but I'll take a par into that wind. It's a heck of a hole. Would have liked a birdie, but wouldn't we all? We move on to the next. Right, our second hole. I think this is the hardest hole on the course, 450, par 4. Get a good drive away though, it becomes quite accessible. Some bunkers, but they're out at 320, so just got to get a little fade up the middle. That's the plan. Hold your line. Just working right a tiny bit. Hit a downslope and kicked it towards the trees there. It's pitched in the fairway, but I'm going to have to hit a fade around the corner now. The front is 145 and the back is at the middle is 160. Obviously the trees are our issue, but the wind is into off the left. This overhang's the main worry. I'm going to take a 5 and get a bit more low punchy cut. It's annoying, I've hit the sort of downslope back in the fairway and it's shot across here now that they've got nice firm fairways, but luckily it's lying well, so just got to make sure this cuts, keep it under the tree, and it's not that too much of a bend I need to put on it. Keep cutting. I saw it pitch, but it looked like it was going in the heather, so just take a provisional here. It's annoying that because it was a good drive. That's front corner with a chip and a pitch. Let's hopefully find the other. Well, wasn't ideal, lost that second one, just gone over that bush and too much trouble over there, so need to up and down this ideally now, but we can do that. Plenty more golf to play. Chip it. That is frustrating, but it might actually still fall in. It's hanging on the edge there. Just a tiny bit too much speed on it. The wind's going the wrong way for it to fall in. That's why you always take the flag out. That's why you always take the flag out. Well, it's a 6, a little bit unfortunate because the drive wasn't that bad, just blocked out and trying to do too much. We battle on, we battle on. Right, 160 to the flag here on the third hole, my favourite hole on the golf course, just looks class. Downwind, downhill, I'm going to hit a little 3/4 9-iron. I'm not bothered about the score on the last because didn't really do much wrong, so keep rolling, keep smiling, keep positive. That's today's mantra. Oh, please push it, wind. Please push it. Please push it. Well, we got over the trap, so almost underswung that. Should have hit wedge, I think, hard and just banged it. Right, not the ideal shot there, but should be a pretty straightforward up and down. Just need to pitch it just on, let it run out. Sat nice. Bit of a searchy early swing that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Par, that's what we want after a bad hole. That's the big thing to note in my golf. What happens after a bad hole? Do we blow up or do we stay stable and let the good golf come through? And right now, we're letting the good golf come through. So this hole here, 4, I always cock up the drive. 2 bunkers to be aware of, 310 and 305, and then 244 to clear. So you either play shy, I always hit driver and end up in a no good spot. I'm going to go 3 wood today. I was either thinking 3 wood or 2 iron, but this clears the 241 and then leaves me shy of the ones around 300. Missed that trap. Not sure if that's got the left trap. It pitched just right of it, but kicked quite severely left. We'll soon find out. It's not the end of the world if it is in there. We have found the bunker. I didn't think I'd get here, 290 to that, but the wind's sort of down and off the right. Good news is it's only 142 to the flag, so I can hit a wedge. We're far enough back, it's not the end of the world here. Just get a pretty decent strike and we're all good. Please have the yardage. I feel like that's going to be a bit shy. Just caught it a 1/4 of an inch heavy and it's just taken some off it there. I knew we were filming this video today and I was planning what I would hit off that tee. I sort of thought it was going to be 3 wood, but I never thought I'd get that trap. Just conditions, I guess you've got to be aware of them. But fairly straightforward, up and down now. Not bad, not my crispest of strikes. Just needed to fly it a foot more. Greens are great and pure. Just got to pick your line, trust it and let it tootle on down. Lovely. That's what keeps your rounds going, chipping and putting, folks. If you can get good around the greens, you'll definitely shave 3, 4, 5 strokes off a round. All right, this is another hole, again, where I've been thinking about the tee shot, because you've got a bunker straight off the tee at 168. You've then got another one up the right that's 248. You then have another one up the left, which is, what's that to get by? 275 and 275. So it's I think I'm going to hit 2 iron at the one on the left and just cut it off that. Don't think we hit driver, although it does open out down there and that gets me past the traps. This gets in the traps potentially. So I'm going to hit driver, because even if I catch the traps, it's not the end of the world. The wind's favouring my fade, so I can hit one up the flag and let it fade. That's what we're going to do. Hit it wind, miss that trap. A1. Lucky, just hit the side of the trap and we're good. Okay, so we've played 4 holes now, just teed off on 5. Quite happy with how it's going. It's always a tough start. Would have liked birdie at the first, but not the end of the world. Good thing is that blip on the second, like I hit some good shots and made an unfortunate 6, but I've carried on with some good mindset there. Normally in the past that would have blown my mind. So if we can keep going, we've still got opportunities to get the score back. I'm hitting it nicely early on. Just got to keep plotting, keep just staying cheery, I think. Stay cheery, stay positive, and we've seen what a difference that can make to my score. So yeah, let's get this wedge close. Let's nick one back. Guys, if you're enjoying the video as well, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and we'll get to this wedge. Right, 75 yards, which is good because I know that this goes 72 yards. It's a left arm shoulder swing, so commit to that, get one in close and we're good. Pulled it slightly, spin, yeah, a little bit pulley, so it was always going to go a little bit longer, but we've got a chance. Positivity, cuppeth half fulleth. I don't mind having 20 feet for birdie, because the greens are like snooker tables. All you got to do is get the right line and the right speed, and you have a good chance that the ball will fall in. Oh, it's gone. Didn't give it enough pace, just went a little early on me for that line. But a par's a par. We keep ticking over, keep giving ourselves chances. 2 over after 5 with that blip on 2 isn't a bad score. 596 yards this par 5/6 is, but before that, just look at the little bay view you get there. The first sort of time you start to see from when you leave the clubhouse to actually seeing down towards St Andrews, and you get a better view when you get out round 7, 8 and 9 as well. But good drive down here. It is a little downwind, which is helping us. It's all about finding the fairway, this tee shot, and then from there try and get on the green. Club slipped in my hands there. It's just down the left, but a couple of bounces, just lost it a bit. Annoyingly, not what you need on the longest hole on the course. Really needed to hit the fairway there. But luckily everything's falling right, wind's off the right, 285. If I hit it 185, leaves me a wedge and I can make birdie. So, you know, not going to try anything daft, just a 5-iron and let it hook out of here. I've got a pretty clear path as well, which is a good thing. It's come out delightful. Stop, 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 stop. I tell you what, they've done the irrigation work here, so they've put drains in and sprinklers and everything. The ball's bouncing so much now, it's beautiful to see. Would have been beautiful if it went in the bunker then, but fairways are immaculate and they're getting firm and fast is what we like for a Heathland style course. Well worth a visit if you're up here. Come and maybe don't go off the blacks though. Yellows or blues. 82 yards to the flag, so a little bit longer than last one, but same shot with this wind should be perfect. Be a good number. Well, the wind would have swept that and the ball being above my feet a bit more, but it was crisply struck and it's a good distance, so positivity camp, brimming with positivity. Go, go, go. Played it too breaky. It's a 5 though, we'll take it after a little bit of a skew whiff drive. Could just do with just ticking off a birdie really. If I can get to, I know I shouldn't be thinking about score, but if I could get to maybe 9, 1 over par, 8's going to be hard, 7 potentially, but I think if we get to 9 at 1 over, we've got every chance of doing it, you know. Our 7th hole is 470 down the hill, and I'm going to hit 3-wood because there's gorse on the left and there's bunkers on the right. If you pull your driver, I think you're in it, and it is playing away down. The bunker we can see on the right is about 290 to clear, but if you end up in it, it's actually only about 160 from the green, and it's not the end of the world. So this I know can't reach the trouble in the distance down this downhill and downwind, but one of these down the middle with a little fade, job's a good one. Just left of the trap. Wow, it's gone miles. That's cleared the trap nearly. It's pitched pretty much in line with the end of it, which, like I say, 280-ish. It's gone by it. We're centre stripe. We're cooking, guys. Positivity Matt. Hit that like button if you like Positivity Matt, or should we get Angry Matt, Grumpy Matt back out? Right, 135 to the flag, slap bang in the middle. This is green light. Slightly cut wedge to hold it into the wind. Come on, let's make birdie, Matt. Oh, I've not struck it. Go, 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 go. It's okay. It's okay. Just feel a little bit like stuff's going to go left at setup, so I'm just fighting that at the minute, but another chance. Let's keep going. God, that's gone by. I didn't think I'd hit that anywhere near that hard. They're just so good, the greens. Just pick your line, hit it, and they roll pure. Now this hole, par 3, wowzers, 270 yards to the flag today. So 3.5 as Laird said. Gonna lay up, the wind's a little bit here. Got 3 wood, I was contemplating hitting a cutty driver, but I think just a solid 3 wood gets me round front edge, which is 235. Don't really want to hit driver on here in case I lose it too much, but this I feel like I can control a bit. Little cut up the left. Come on, to make a great swing. Hold your line and travel some. Go on then. I hope you got that one down. Golf shot, Matty. That's about 10 foot. That 8th, yeah, it's basically a 2.5 as Laird said. Big lad, let's go. Come on. Oh my God, look, it's pitched here. Whether it's rolled back down the hill or whether that's actually my pitch mark, but it looked like it was. I thought it was about 10 foot, it's about 30, but anytime you find a dance floor on this green, always happy. Up the hill, left to right. If this dropped in, what a bonus. Pushed it. Take your 3 and run, I would say here. Always take a 3. 2 would be nice, but off that back, it's just such a good hole. Look at that. I always think it looks better looking down this hole. It looks class, and you don't appreciate how uphill it is as well. That 270 is probably playing the best part of 290 in that wind today and uphillness. Right, our 9th hole. Another par 4, over 400 yards. It's 417. Works back up to the clubhouse. This one sweeps everything from right to left. So actually, my little fade works nicely. Aim at the bunker in the distance, green side, and hit a little cut. That's all you got to do here. Just push it slightly. Be generous. I think I've seen it drop next to the tree. Just clattered the edge of it. It's all right up there though. We've got it, but it's what I can do. It's dropped down here. I can see the pin directly, but everything's running left. And there's a bit of a tree there. Punch something out. Hopefully scamper on. Ideally, I'd like to go up the right. It's a shame this tree's here, because if it wasn't, I'd just bang it up the right. And then I could have a little chip and a pitch, but I've got to go right of the robot now. Keep it down and keep it up. A dream shot. Soft. Nearly hit the stick. Stop, 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 stop. Just at the fringe at the back. This is going to be one heck of an up and down. See what we can do. Land it about 10 foot onto the green. And just let it run out. It's going to move about 5 foot to the right as well. Not bad, a little fiery, landed it about 6 foot more than I wanted, and if I could have gone up a little higher to the left, that would have been ideal, but we've not really held much this round, so now's a great time to escape with a par. Clutch folks, it's clutch. 2 over par after 9 with just that blip on 2. Very happy with the score. I know it's not under par, but as we know, the course record's level par. I think we've got a fighting chance of getting back to there, because I always think it's a little bit tougher, that 9 in some spots, but 9 holes to go. See what we can do. Right, our 10th hole, 448. We're going to tee off here and then stop at the wee little bothy for a little bit of refreshment, but we're going to tee off now. 260 the trap on the right, then he swings right to left as a dog leg, so 3 wood just to stay shy, and then we'll probably be going in with like 6 iron or something like that, but all about getting in play here. Oh, necky, get down, get down. Just right of the trees. We went for a Scotch pie at the turn here, wee little bothy. That iron brew, because we're in Scotland, This is a taste sensation. Cameraman's got butternut squash and chilli soup. Might steal that from him, but well worth a go that. Well, not the tee shot I wanted. Cut it down the right, come over the stuff here, and I think it's hit the path, judging by the gouge on the golf ball. But positive, it's what we're about. I can get to the green with a bit of the wind's pushing it this way as well. I probably should have hit driver down the corner there, you know. Anyway, 253 to the back of the green. The green is basically in line with the edge of the tree, so I can go at some poles in the distance with a cut. It's lying not too bad. A little bit of sort of springy grass here, so I think this is a green light to just go at it, see where we end up. Oh, please cut. Oh, it's going to get the trap. I think we're straight into the trap there. Looking at it. Up and down. Love it when you get a fairway wood out of rough. You just get the pure middle. And we got perfectly pin high. Just didn't get the swaz on it that we needed. Little bunker shot now, nothing special. Just land it 3/4 of the way, let it dribble out, tap it in, job's a good one. Spin, spin. That's one area I really need to improve on. My bunker play used to be really good, and that was a nice line. I thought I'd actually played it pretty decent. It's about 10 foot away. Just need to get a little bit sharper out of the bunkers, because my up and down percentage at the minute, when I look at my shot scope stats, isn't very good. I think I'm low 30s. I want to get at least into the 50s. Especially on a simple shot like that where you've got loads of green to work with. That should be 3 or 4 feet, but that being said, I've not done any practice on them, so I can't really expect to get any better. Oh, I knew it didn't have enough pace. Well, would have been a cheeky 4, but cheeky 4. 5 in the end. Need to settle down a bit, get back to hitting a few fairways. Just lost that at the moment, but all things can change. Now we're on the longest hole on the golf course. Yay. Right, 640 it plays off the back here, the 11th. Lots of bunkers. Normally you think, oh, par 5, great. Little birdie chance. This one's 640 and the wind's here, into off the right, and it's a tight drive. So just find the fairway, lay up, pitch on, give yourself a putt. All we've got to do. Nothing crazy. That's probably the best drive I've ever hit down here. Centre stripe, and still half a mile to go. We've only got 330 to the middle, so it's gone 310 that into the wind with these bouncy fairways. There's a brook though that runs in front of the green, and that's like, it starts at round about 70 yards on the right and it diagonally cuts down towards the left corner, probably 30 yards from the front of the green at the shortest point, so there's just no point going to it. To get to the left corner of it is 265 yards, so I think just play pretty central with a 4-iron. I don't want to risk hitting 2-iron and that running out to like 250 and going in. I think 4-iron down the left with a cut leaves me a wedge distance that I can then at least try and up and down it. Should be good, hold your line. Yeah, this reminds me of the 18 hole. This is stroke 1 on the golf course, and we played it 18 times, and I think in that challenge I could go for the green twice maybe. It's a long old boy. 87 yards, 58, a little bit longer than the left arm one. Kill it in, come on. Come left for me. Well, that's good, because I knew that little slope was there, so happy away, we've got a birdie chance. We can get it back, we can get it back, boys. That'll be my first birdie of the day. Wow, 11 holes. Shows what a challenge it is out here. It's the best birdie chance we've had By far, we're only about 4 feet away. I think I'll be saying that on that tee at 640. Let's tap and go though. All day, baby. Run away, the Birdie King's here. Right, staying positive, back to 2. I feel like 10's hard, I feel like 11's hard. 15's my next real big challenge. If I can get through 12, 13, 14, maybe pick one up, then 15 and 17 and 18 are no slouches, so we're not too bad. Just need to make the 2-2s like Laird did on the par 3s now, and we're golden. Right, our 12th hole. The par 3s are no slouches. We've had one that was okay at 160, and now we've had 270. This one's 225 yards, got 4 iron. Luckily, the wind's off the right and the pin's back left corner, so if I just hit it up the middle, we should get close. Come on, 2-2s, do it for Laird. Oh. Just get it a bit fatter, Matt, if you can. Play it as a par 4. Look at the size of that divot. Just changed that was the first sort of swing where I've actually got to the top and thought, why don't you just try and do something different than what I intended, so. Hey ho, come on. Rain's starting to come down. Let's get through these next few, get it done. Kick left, softly. That wedge chart has helped me to no end. I've got so much more confidence stood over a pitch now from 75 yards in, or 90 yards in really. Even just having the 3 with one wedge. It's so many better wedges, and it was simply by just figuring out how far they went, not changed my technique. Just got a clue as to how far the ball goes, and you trust it. Pretty much a regulation 3. Pretty much a regulation 3 there. No drama. Obviously looked like a 3 as soon as I fatted it 150 off the tee. Normally the view is sensational. I mean, it's not too bad. You can see a few of the tents for the ladies open this week, but where the mist is, that's normally the ocean there. But 3, well, it's the sea. The sea, not the ocean, everyone. Know what you like. 280 to a bunker in the distance. I'm just going to hit a cutty 2 iron. 396 is the hole down the wind. Let's just get this in play, wedge on, tap in, and we're golden. Don't get that trap. Shouldn't go far enough to get the trap. Yeah, a couple of bounces, fairway, job's good. Job is good. I'm gutted the sun's not shining because you should see that view. It is incredible of the ocean slash sea. Right, we're downwind slightly downhill. It's 143 to the flag, so that's playing about 1338, I reckon. 137 with adjustment. So my pitching wedge goes 137, but the wind should push it another 2 or 3. So I think I can go just left of the stick with pitching wedge. Just a nice solid one of these, and we're all good. Got a little bit steep on that, but it's just left of the flag. Sit. Oh dear. It's the problem when you get a bit steep and trap it, it's going to fly. Not ideal. I brought my 58 and my 54, wind's quite into. So I think I'll go 54 just to get it running a tiny bit more. Oh, that has had the softest skip in the world. I actually landed that exactly where I wanted to. Had a bit of grass up against the ball, thought it's going to come out and run, and it came out softer than a butterfly with sore feet and cotton buds on them. Get there. It's a soft bogey, that, especially with a wedge in hand. Especially with wedge in hand. Right, we soldier on. Bit of work to do now. Need to pick a couple up. 461 yards, or 470 all the way to the back of the green. Bunkers at 229, 291 and 300. It's downwind. It's a generous fairway though, it's a generous fairway, come on. be bold. Let's be brave. You've swung it quite nice all the way through. You've kept your head about you. If I actually get to like 1 over, I'll be ecstatic here. Probably the hardest course record or even level par to shoot. It's a proper golf course, this, off the backs. Oh, it's going to get the trap. Yeah, in the trap. Pulled it, didn't fade it. Let's hope we've got a good lie. We have found the bunker. We've only got 137 to where the flag is, which is the good news. And we're on an upslope, and it's wet sand, so it'll be a little bit more compact. So just a pitching wedge out of here. It'll launch up. I'm making birdie from this. Please be the right yardage. Spin. Come on, zip for me. Done a lot of good stuff that. I like 20-foot birdie putts. I can hold them. Well, 20 foot times 2 would be about right. Forgot about this little downslope, so we've got to sort of come through the valley. And to it, the pin positions have been a little bit saucy today. I'm going to swing that way a lot. Cozy it up, tap it in, move on. Hold your line and get up. No. I felt like that was going to go then. Hey, don't matter. We've held plenty of this distance in our time as YouTube's best putter, so it is a mere formality. As I said, a mere formality. As I said, a mere formality. Right, 3 over par, 4 holes to go. I would need to birdie every hole to become the new CR here at the Dukes. I think that's a little bit unlikely, but there's chances for a few birdies coming in. And like I said, 1 or 2 over I'm pretty happy with. And to be 1 over after doubling the second, I think we've done okay today. And that Positivity Cup brimmeth over. 15, 16, 17, 18 are just no let-ups. We've got 453 yards, but then you've got bunkers running from 165, 202 to clear, 310, and you've got a load up there. There's also a little water feature, and it's a big dog leg from right to left. So pick the line, solid little fade down the left centre, and we're good. That's good. Softly. Yep, fairway. I reckon I've got a 6 iron in from there because it's straight into the wind. It's a long hole, everybody! Right, the rain's come. I nearly channeled my inner Anna Ryan, got 2 gloves on, but we've got 1 rain glove. 200 yards to the flag up the hill. I'm going to go 5 iron and cut it up there. Come on. Oh, that's great, that's great. Just throwing it on the watery floor. Ah, should have had 2 gloves on. So slippy. Get past that trap. Get past it. Stay short of it. It's in it. So hard to hold on in this rain. Oh, let's not let this get away from us. Rain is merely the dance of joy from up in the sky. Oh, just not enough pace again. My bunker play. Gotta get better at them. Gotta get better. Stay up. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Right, we've slipped. We've dropped a few soft shots there as the weather's worsened. To the next. 3 to go. I've done it, everyone. Done 2 gloves. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. How does Aaron Rye play like, I mean, firstly, congratulations on winning, but how do you play not only in 2 gloves, but in like the heat that they're playing in as well? We've got 230 yards to this hole. Come on, let's finish strong. Little cut down the left. Good looking shot. Keep going. Yep, front of the green. Can't do much more than that in this weather. Woo! It's a wet one. Brake left for me, brake left, brake left. Ah, thought that was going to go back at the end, but not a bad putt there. Listen everyone, repair your pitch marks. When the greens are this good, or wherever you're playing, always repair your pitch marks. It takes 10 seconds. 10 seconds and the golf gods will smile upon you. And you'll hole more putts just like that. Repair your pitch marks. Right, that was pretty simple. That was probably the best par I've ever made on this hole. Come on, let's go. Onwards. Peg it down, squirt a little fade down 17, 429. Aaron Rye gloves on. Just let it fade. Come on. Just a tiny bit right of where I wanted. Should be okay, just inside that tree line. Onwards we go. We're okay here. Had a little bit of fortune in that it's probably just pitched just into the semi, but it's just right of the big tree here. I've got to go over that one, but that's not an issue. I've only got 160 to the flag, so get towards the back. If we can pick one up and I finish 3 over here, given that we're in a monsoon now, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd say that's probably about level today, given this weather. Let's hit a great shot. Come on, Aaron Rye. Aaron Rye is your hero. Aaron Rye is your hero. Little fade. With you, Aaron Rye. Please go a little bit, and that's great. Right. Pin eye. We've got a putt. I think there's something in this, folks. There's something in this. I essentially need to hole this to go to 3 over, then I need a hole in 1 to tie lead. So I think your course record's safe lead. Yet again, no one has beat it. Just not enough pace and it just veered away. I'll tell you what, 4 though, in that rain's not bad. 1 more hole to go. 4 over par, I'm pretty happy with that. Given the conditions, just that sloppy 6 and 2 soft bogeys really, but other than that my golf's been pretty decent, a little bit scrappy in parts, but I think again the big thing that we can take from today is the patience has remained, the positive attitude has remained. Not even the rain can dampen my spirits. Did want to sing some Adele there for you, but I didn't want to give you all burst ear canals. On to the left we go. Softly. Yeah, fairway. Rain's getting heavier, so we are running up this hole now with real haste and speed. Well, we've got 170 to the flag up the hill. It's only 380 that off the tee. So it's gotten 210 up the hill in the rain into the wind. Come on, just got to commit to this 6 iron now. You can swing hard, these gloves are holding on. Should be the right yardage. Yeah, on the dance floor, might be a bit middle to long, but we're up there at least. Even though it's absolutely tipping it down. I'm having a great time out here. It just helps having that positive attitude. Makes a massive difference. I tell you what, that pin's a little bit nasty as well. Got it nice and pin high, but I've got to be careful because if I race that by, I'll have about a 10 footer coming back. Wasn't to be. A valiant effort though, 4 over par in that condition. I'm not too displeased with that. Double obviously early on, but from there, a pretty good game of golf. Weather was horrible, but I've enjoyed myself. The Dukes as well is incredible at the minute. If you are in the area, make sure you check it out. A lot to take from today. Score might not seem that great, but I'm very happy with a lot of what's happened there.